Welcome to Tokyosaurus. So what's up in Japan? Well, not so much in Japan today, but still related since we're talking about the Godzilla franchise, which is definitely on the comeback after the amazing Japanese movie released last year and the upcoming animated film coming out on Netflix later this year. Godzilla 2 has officially started production, and the title of this new film is going to be called Godzilla King of the Monsters, but that may change or not. Gareth Edwards, who directed the 2014 Godzilla movie and recently Star Wars Rogue One, will not be returning to direct Godzilla 2, which may be a good thing for all of us, because finally it sounds like we'll be seeing some real Godzilla action in this sequel. Michael Dougherty will be directing this film, which is set to release on March 22nd, 2019. He recently co-wrote X-Men Apocalypse, but Godzilla 2 looks like it'll be his first AAA film he'll be directing. The official synopsis is something like this. The news story follows the heroic efforts of the cryptozoological agency Monarch as its members face off against a battery of god-sized monsters, including the mighty Godzilla who collides with Mothra, Rodan, and his ultimate nemesis, the three-headed king Ghidorah. Did I hear that right? We'll be getting Mothra, Rodan, and Ghidorah in one film? For those unfamiliar, Mothra is the flying monster that has appeared in dozens of Godzilla titles before. Rodan or Rodan is the Charizard-looking dragon who flies as well, but a little stronger than Mothra. And finally, Ghidorah or Ghidra is a golden three-headed dragon that is Godzilla's arch-rival. All three of them are classics in the Godzilla franchise, and to see them face off with a Hollywood budget sounds pretty good to me. I mean, sometimes we want a story with character development and interesting human stories like what Edwards tried to do in the 2014 Godzilla, which resulted in Godzilla sort of taking a back seat. But other times, we just want a story focused on Godzilla himself, and maybe, just maybe, some awesome monster battles. I'm not saying I'm down for a Transformers version of Godzilla, but maybe a little less on the characters affected by Godzilla, and more on Godzilla is all I'm asking for. And with this new film, it sounds like that's exactly what we're gonna get. If you didn't know already, this film is part of a series of movies called MonsterVerse that shares a universe between Godzilla and King Kong. The first movie in MonsterVerse was the Godzilla reboot film in 2014. The second movie would be the King Kong reboot that was Kong Skull Island, released earlier in March this year. And this Godzilla movie would be the third installment in this franchise. The fourth movie is called Godzilla vs. Kong, and obviously just by the title, you already know what that one is going to be about. Sounds like the first three films are going to be build up for the fourth film, but this is not the first time the world's seen Godzilla vs. Kong duke it out. They actually made a film of this exact title back in 1962, which did pretty well for its time, so technically this is a remake of that one. Now what about Michael Dougherty? What do we know about him? Well, if you look at his filmography, he's been more of a writer more than anything else in his career, and also he really likes horror, oh, and superheroes. So we're definitely going to get that horror feel back in Godzilla 2, similar to the way Edwards did the first Godzilla. Not many from the first movie are returning in Godzilla 2, but we know for sure Ken Watanabe is going to be back for this movie, and for the first time ever, Eleven from Stranger Things is going to be in a movie, and none other than Godzilla 2. We don't exactly know what her role is, but hopefully it's something badass with a good amount of screen time. Anyways, what do you want to see in the next Hollywood Godzilla film? What did you think of 2014's Godzilla movie? As usual, let me know down in the comments below. Thumbs up the video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications for Tokyosaurus for the latest things people are talking about in Japan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.